The Maliwan Takedown's coming out in just 2 days now. I'm sure all of you are wondering what the best Maliwan Takedown build is. In this video, I'm going to go in depth talking about the different roles you can play and some great builds for each one. Are you a support player, a tank, or do you want to be the DPS monster? Before I start, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel for more Borderlands 3 Zane content, and don't forget to join the Zane Nation Discord. I'll have write-ups for all these builds in there, plus more. So I think there's going to be 3 important roles for each squad during the takedown. The DPS damage dealer, the support player picking up all your down teammates, and the tank. Which role do you want to play? I'm going to be showcasing 6 builds total. That's 2 for each role. So I'm going to include timestamps if you just want to skip ahead to your playstyle. Now I'm only going to be going over each build for probably 1 to 2 minutes, but I'm not going to skimp on any information. I definitely suggest watching this whole video. You never know if you might want to play a role that you never thought you wanted to play. And the last thing I want to mention is a lot of these builds are going to be features from members of the community, so they're going to get shoutouts. I'll include links to their write-ups in the description or in my Discord. Alright, so with that long intro out of the way, let's start with the support role. Our first build was made by none other than Spire. He's a mod in my Discord and the official Borderlands Discord. His support build uses Distributed Denial, the Clone, and Booster Shields to provide maximum support. Basically, you're using your Barrier and Clone to give your teammates boosters. Distributed Denial will make your Barrier drop boosters every time it's shot at, and the Clone with a copy of your shield can get deployed right near a teammate, and then by using the augment which one's real, he'll start to get shot at and focused by enemies. As they deplete his shield, he'll drop a nice pile of boosters for your friend, and they can go pick them up. Now this is a really cool concept in my opinion, and can definitely do a lot of work in the support role. We were also playing around with a cool idea of using a stopgap shield. Distributed Denial, I believe, also works with the stopgap. So when your barrier goes down, 5 seconds immunity. On top of that, your clone will be super hard to kill because he'll get 5 seconds of immunity. And with your own stopgap on, that's another 5 seconds of immunity. Basically, with the stopgap, you'll be able to pick up teammates for second wins all the time. So that could be a huge help. You never know. Now, I definitely want to mention the boosters will probably provide the most benefit, but you can actually get a stopgap shield with boosters on it, so look out for that. The second support build I want to look at is my Infinite Nade build. I'll definitely put a link in the description for the full build, but I think this is another kind of support you can provide. What's really cool about this build is it focuses more on crowd control. Not only will you still be dropping boosters using your Big Boom Blaster and Distributed Denial, but you'll be tossing tons of cryo hex grenades all around the room. You'll slow enemies, freeze enemies, make it super easy for your friends to kill them. If you see someone in trouble, you can toss a couple hexes in their direction and go pick them up out of fight for their life if you need to. I think you're going to want to use a Shockerator class mod with a ton of points and pocket full of grenades. When you end up getting your own kills, you'll want max grenade regeneration. Now don't worry about being a bit stingy with your own boosters in this build, and definitely bring a rocket launcher like the Hive to take advantage of the extra heavy ammo you'll be picking up. Moving on to the tanks, we got another build from Spire. He comes up with some amazing stuff, what can I say? Now the first tank build is going to be the classic CCC build, but once again we're using Distributed Denial and Booster Shields. Now this is actually the stock CCC build that we suggest, at least in my Discord when you ask me which Calm Cool Collective build you want to run. You're going to be extra stingy with your own boosters this time though, to keep your shields full, and you'll be super tanky with your all-rounder. But don't get it twisted guys, you're going to put out tons of damage with the right weapons and anointments, plus max points and synchronicity from your class mods. Now Big Boom Blaster is a fine option for this build, but also keep a lookout for some of the purple shields. There's definitely one really cool one I'll put up on the screen that can roll 3 booster perks, including weapon damage. Alright, the second tank build is a really cool concept in my opinion from Pikachu. He's from the official Borderlands Discord. He writes the State of the Game articles there. His build features the Infiltrator class mod and the Frozen Heart Shield. This will basically let you auto-freeze enemies in the nearby area, and you heal for 30% of Nova damage, so this will make you super tanky. The other cool thing is with Calm Cool collected in this shield, you'll instantly start recharging. Then you'll be able to finish off those enemies with King's Calls, Maggies, Crossroads, Nighthawkins, you name it. Your clone is basically going to serve the same purpose because he's a frozen heart on a stick. It only takes a couple enemies to really mess with him for it to go off too. Now this is a pretty tanky build in my opinion. You're abusing the auto freezes and it'll be really hard for enemies to mess with you in general. There's also a lot of healing and shield regen built into the core of this build, so it'll be a great option for slowing things down and finishing them off. Finally, the part of the video you all want to see, the DPS builds. First, I'm going to be showing off a build from Gimmick. If you guys don't know Gimmick, he comes up with some great combos like the Infinite Ammo Clone Cut Purse combo, but the build I'm showcasing from him this time is very different. It's the Flesh Melter, a corrosive-filled build featuring an insanely powerful artifact called the Flesh Melter. If you can stack a couple kills, that's all you need to get the ball rolling. Make sure to pack some of the best corrosive guns like Breath of the Dying, a Corrosive Cutsman, Cloud Kills, Recursions. I'm sure you guys can find some other cool stuff. This build also features the Gas Call, probably the best corrosive grenade in the game. This build seems almost way too perfect for this takedown. We're all expecting a lot of armor, but listen, don't go too overboard with the corrosive weapons. Make sure to pack at least one weapon for shields and at least one weapon for flesh. I like using the Killer-Wisp for shields. You'll be able to strip whole rooms of enemy shields at once. And don't forget to chuck a bunch of gas calls. This might not be an infinite nade build, but you have some really decent grenade regeneration built into it. I'll be putting Gimmick's link in the description to see this build in action, plus a more in-depth guide. And finally guys, what I think is one of the strongest options for the takedown in general, the Infinite Ammo build. This build features the Cut Purse, the Face Puncher, and the Double Barrel Capstone to get infinite ammo for you and your allies. That's right, if you guys didn't know, this is also secretly a support build because the Cut Purse gives ammo to your allies. You can also do all sorts of insane things with this. I'm just putting up an example while I talk, but realistically, you can take this combo and do anything you want. If you want to see what I think the best version of this build is, I'll be linking my Infinite Ammo Maliwan Takedown build in the description. There's not much more to say about this one. It does some absurd things, and I've already made the video for what I think is the most broken combination of items. Like I said, link in the description. So with the takedown right around the corner, what build will you guys be running? Comment down below and tell me. Did I get you guys interested in any roles you might not have even known you wanted to run? The stopgap trick with the clone and distributed denial seems really cool to me. I might have to try that one out myself. But that's it for the video, guys. Like I said, tell me what build you'll be running for the takedown in the comments. Don't forget to like this video for more content like this. Subscribe to the channel. I always try my hardest to make the best content I can for you guys. You know I love Zane. You know we love Borderlands 3, obviously. And join the Zane Nation Discord. We'd love to have you there talking to us. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys. Have a great day. I'm out.